We know females is lying just as much as dudes nowadays.
Yes, and
with a straight face, with tears coming down at times.
What about the ones trapping? I feel like men need a level of protection as well.
Yeah, and the I'm gonna tell you why I feel so strongly about my stance on this. It's because there are no rules, regulations, no ethics, no morals from our side to them on paying a man back. How many scenarios have y'all seen where he got told he was the daddy, he went X amount of years doing whatever, and when the baby turned out not to be his, rather he did a little bit or a lot, you owe him.
That's so
and
true.
Females' favorite thing, because I watched somebody close to me go through it, they favorite thing, well, you was barely there anyway. I wouldn't give a damn if I bought one diaper. Get my money back for that one motherfucking diaper. What you talking about?
That was funny, but very true. So are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
So okay. Mandatory DNA testing.
100% yes.
At birth. That should be.
At birth.
Okay, cool. Because realistically, okay, there's been many a dudes thought the kid was his. There was a football star recently. Can't remember his name, right? And I think he's got twins, or I know he's got children with some woman. Come to find out, those kids ain't even his.
His wife often insisted on sleeping on another room. His wife often yelled at him in front of the kids. Jeremy Jitab suspected all of these, and then he filed for DNA, and then the DNA revealed the worst, that he is not actually the father of their twin kids. Those kids belong to the former ex-lover. How do you cope as a mother for 12 years, knowingly, very, very well knowingly, that these are not the children of your current husband, but you're still there? How do you maintain that as a mom? What do you tell your kids? Assume you are Jeremy Njitab. How do you handle the situation different? The emotional support to your kids. Remember, you supported these kids, both financially, mentally, and physically. You were there. An ever-present daddy, a loving daddy. Up to now, they know you are the father. How do you handle the situation different?
How much time, blood, sweat, tears, finances has he put into that family and on those kids that wasn't his? So all the money that he's put in, now finding out that it's not his kids, I think that those men should be refunded. You should be reimbursed. And even just to stray off topic a little bit, women lie. She pointed that part out. How many women lie and then dudes catch a case?
Yeah.
If you know, you know, right? So then if it's a SA case, right? I think that woman that lied on
Prison.
that guy, and when she's found out to be lying, she should get the same time.
Yep. If not more.
She should get the same time that man would have got if he were found guilty.
Yep.
And I think it's the very same thing. So if dudes find out, because come on, man, women don't really know how it feels. Oh, you ain't the dad. She knows she's the mom. So then imagine there's a dude that found out that he wasn't the dad. Man had a heart attack, died.
Yeah, I know.
The
Yeah, I
young
heard
youth,
about that story.
He was
yeah.
a young guy. He wasn't 30 years old. He's below 25. Found out he wasn't the dad. Oh, look at the situation. So I'm saying mandatory DNA testing. If it's found out he's not the dad, give him back the money.
Reimburse.
Yeah. And you can file a case for compensation.
I think, okay, we know.
Compensation for
we know
for mental well-being and shit.
We know that all these things is a business, so that's highly unlikely going to happen. But should it happen? Yes, I do think you should have mandatory whatever
Mandatory DNA testing.
DNA testing from birth.
Yeah.
I think that will resolve so many issues for the future. There's programs like Paternity Court, Maury, all these other shows.
Listen.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and read as follows. In the case of Cooper versus Cooper, when it comes to the paternity of 1-year-old Armani Nairi Cooper, Mr. Cooper, you are not her father.
You know I still love you. This is something you all gonna have to work through. Listen to me, Ashley. Hold your head up.
To prove the fact that a lot of women lie on these men and say, yeah, that's my baby father, here's the baby daddy, and all
Swear
of this.
blind.
Backflips and all sorts.
How many times have you seen the tears?
Yep, you've seen the screaming,
you see all the
tears,
antics.
you're a deadbeat dad, and all of this stuff. Let's be honest, this happens a lot.
I know it's crazy. But you know it's crazy. For a woman to conceive, there's a very small window, and I've seen them test like over 20 man.
Yeah,
for that very small window, and she's not sure.
yeah. And
Wow.
I've seen many on Maury to where none of them are the father.
But it's
None.
a small window.
So you've slept with 20 plus men
Bodies.
in that small window.
Bodies on top of bodies.
Bodies.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I do believe that guy should be reimbursed for what he spent, even if it is that one diaper.
Yeah.
And that woman want to bash him. I know dudes that's happened to. Cool, no names. But yeah, I think that, yeah, man, guys, protect yourself at all times.
At all costs.
Yeah. I know shit happens. None of us are perfect. I get it. Pleasures of the skin. But yeah, man, just try to be careful as much as you can. But I think guys should be refunded back their money. Guys, what do you think?